Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So you got this dude named Jermaine. Jermaine is 18 years old. His mother had him when she was 13. So if my math is correct, when this incident took place, the mother was 31 years old and he was 18. Now, Jermaine and his mother had an awkward relationship. Number one, Jermaine's mother was just a child, raising a child. So she didn't even know no better, right? So one day when he turns 12 years old, the mother, dealing with her stress and anxiety, was blowing trees. And when she was blowing trees, y'all know what blowing trees is. And I'm talking about marijuana for the people that got freaky minds. But she was blowing trees and he walked in there and she was like, "You want to hit?" And he was like, Man, I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. So she was like, "Oh, okay." So they got the blowing trees together. They was blowing smoke clouds to each other and all that, right? Now keep in mind, y'all, this woman, when he was 12 years old, she was 25 at the time. Yeah, about 25 at the time. So anyway, as they would start smoking together and then eventually start drinking together. Now, one would look at them and be like, wouldn't even know that this is son and mama and son duo right here, right? So eventually, the mama, she had boyfriends here and there coming in, coming out the house, whatever. And her being so young and naive, older guys that she would mess around with for money would beat her up. And, he would try to fight and this and that. So eventually he became her protector, right? And I guess that made their bond even closer. Now, this is where this story is about to take a real serious, dangerous turn. Now, listen, I'm not going to draw out the story because I notice a lot of y'all be talking about, "Oh, Dante, just get to the point. You always sidetrack it. Come on, man. You going to stretch a 5-minute story out to 30 minutes. All right, y'all. Well, you know what? Let's put a pause right there. Let's do a poll right quick in the comment section. Do y'all want me to start doing 5-minute stories? Because I can do it. Do y'all want me to start doing 15-minute stories? Or do y'all want me to continue to do 30-minute stories? So it's up to y'all. Let me know in the comment section. All right. Anyway, so I guess they bonding through trauma. So the mama throws a party one day, and the party actually jumping. It's in the hood. Y'all already know how them hood parties be. It's jumping. I'm talking about it's jumping. There's alcohol flowing. There's weed smoke in the air. They in there popping. They doing it all. And when I say they doing it all, they're like really doing it all. Like bathroom action in a backyard action type deal. You know what I mean? So anyway, the mama ex-boyfriend end up coming in there and he's like being really aggressive with her. Like, yeah, baby, like touching on her, grabbing on her, basically trying to get her to go into the bedroom with him. So he just busts up in there like, yeah, come on, baby, let's, my bad and all this and that. Come on. So she's like, no, get off me and this and that and, that type of get down. So dude like really like yanking her like he trying to violate her, like trying to grab her aggressively. And this is her house. This is her party, right? And he basically trying to drag her into the bedroom. So the son get wind of it. One of his homeboys come to him like, "Hey man, this guy in there trying to do something to your mom." So he like, what? So he hurry up and run over there. And the mama's like halfway in her bedroom while the guy trying to drag her in there. And the son just come out of nowhere like, bow, punch him dead smack in the face, right? So the guy and the son get to fighting. So the son, he can't beat this grown man. So the son started losing, and then the mama jump on the guy back, and then some other people in the party start jumping him too. So they end up whipping dude out. I'm talking about they beat dude down. So they throw him out the party because he unconscious, right? So the mama like, yo, the party over with, y'all. Everybody go home. The party over with, right? Now keep in mind, the mama still is intoxicated. The son, he's intoxicated. Everybody intoxicated, but eventually everybody start leaving, right? So y'all know how these house parties is. The house is trash. You got the red cups everywhere. And I bet some of you people listen. I bet y'all be them trifling ones that be leaving the red cups all on the ground, all over the yard, all over the floor and stuff. Hold on, I have to give y'all this side story right here. I promise I'm gonna get back. I remember when I was 16, right, man, we were so degenerate as teenagers, man. I remember we went to this hood party, and long story short, I end up stealing a microwave out of this house. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but it was a house party, and the whole house was open. It was like 100 to 150 people at this house party, and yes, it was in the hood, and yes, Dante stole a microwave. I don't know, sorry. But anyway, let's get back to the story. So anyway, so he's sitting there, and the mama like, man, we'll just clean this up tomorrow, man. We'll just clean this up tomorrow. So they sitting there on the couch, and she like, you wanna smoke? He like, yeah, let's smoke. So they roll another one up, right? So they smoking, and he just looking at his mama. Now his mama done passed out from the alcohol and whatever else she took, but this weed really just took her over the top. So now she just laying there, she sleep, and he's sitting there, he just looking at her, and then he get this wave of emotions that you know came over him, and so he sit next to her, and now he just looking at her, and then he give her a kiss on the cheek. She doesn't wake up. And so then he give her another kiss on her cheek, but he getting close to her lip, right? So then he gives her a kiss on her lips, and then she like open her eyes and look, and she like, "What you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, nothing. I was just giving you a kiss goodnight." Now listen, he ain't gave his mama no kiss goodnight since he was probably 3 years old at best. This dude 18 now. So she like, okay, I'm finna go to bed, right? So he like, I'm gonna help you get up there, cause she at this point she's stumbling and stuff, right? So he walks her to the bedroom, and he started taking off her clothes. Now, when I say take off her clothes, he wasn't tearing it off. He was just, helping her he unbuckled her pants and stuff, and took off her shirt or whatever, and she got in the bed. So he leaves out, or he goes sit on the couch. Now, I think this is where, well, I guess Satan been entered, his spirit, but this is where Satan entered, this guy. So he comes back in the room, right? And he basically get butt naked in the dark. Then he slide up next to his mama in the bed, and well, this YouTube, so I can't, go into great detail, but he end up, on top of her, and she like, what are you doing? And remember, she's still drunk. She really can't fight him off. And he end up doing the unthinkable to his own mama. Now listen, y'all, this ain't his stepmama. This ain't his godmama. This is the woman that gave birth to him at the age of 13. And now he in here, yeah, yeah. So anyway, after the deed was done, he get up and he leave out. And the mama still in her, you know, drunken state, in her high state, but she know what just happened. She have no doubt of what just happened. So she just laying there and she's weak. And she just really can't. So she's like, oh my, did this really just happen? So she ended up just going to sleep because she can't even do anything. So he go to his room and he lay down and he go to sleep, right? The next day, she get up and she start cleaning up. And eventually he get up and he say, hey ma, and she just look at him and she like, hey. And then he was like, you all right? And she was like, did you come in my room last night? Because she's still trying to rationalize, like, did he really do what he did? He was like, yeah, I came in there to tuck you in. And she was like, oh, okay, did anybody come over here last night that you know of? Like, did somebody, like, sleep with me, like, spent the night with me? He was like, nah, nah. She was like, okay. So, it was, she was really trying to, like, kind of rationalize the whole thing, but deep down inside, she know exactly what happened. But then she was saying to herself, like, maybe I just dreamed it, and I was so drunk and high, I was out of my mind. Maybe I just imagined this whole thing. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, y'all. 8 months will go by. Now, some of y'all are going to say, oh, Dante, this cap. 8 months will go by. And she got a bad stomach cramp. I'm talking about bad stomach cramp, right? She ended up going to the doctor. So guess what, y'all? This woman is 8 months pregnant. Mm, 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 mm. This woman's 8 months pregnant. So she like, how the heck, well, am I pregnant? I I didn't have no signs. I I've been having my period. What? How the heck am I pregnant? Now, listen. Outside of her son doing the unthinkable to her, she has been with multiple guys, and she's been with maybe about 5 guys between that time with her. Well, 2 weeks before her son did anything with her, up until, let's say, 3 months after her son did something with her. So really, anybody could be the baby daddy. Anybody can be the baby daddy. But anyway, so she get the news, and the doctor talking to her and explaining to her, like, yeah, this could happen. There's a lot of women, and this is true, y'all. Y'all can look this up. A lot of women can be carrying all the way up into the due date and don't know that they pregnant until they feel like they gotta do a number two or something. Then the baby come out. Imagine that. But anyway, so she said to herself, like, dang, I can't have no other kid. What the? I'm 8 months pregnant. And then she got to thinking. She got to counting back, like, dang, wait a minute. Who could be my baby daddy? Because she really did not know who could be her baby daddy is. And she always had this nagging feeling in the back of her mind, like, did my son do the unthinkable to me? So she got to thinking, like, oh, snap. it could be my son. If he really did what I think he did to me, this could be my son, baby. Now, hold up, y'all. Let's try to rationalize this. If this is her son's baby, how does that work? Do that make him? Hold, wait a minute. I can't even verbalize what that relationship would be. So if that is her son's baby, so he'll be the dad and she would be the mom, but she would be the mom and grandmama? Do that make, you know what I'm saying? In the comment section, please clarify this for me. Because my brain is too small to comprehend that. So this child, if this is her son's child, that make her the mother and the grandmother, right? Okay, I'm just checking. So, and then what would happen if that child has a kid? Would that make the grandmother? I'm sorry, y'all. My brain can't even comprehend this. Anyway, so she's sitting there and she like, I can't keep this baby. There's no way I can't keep this baby. I got to get rid of it. And she talks to the doctor, and the doctor like, you too far. That nah, you can't do that. She was like, I can't have this baby, man. There's no way. So she was like, is the baby healthy? And he was like, yeah, the baby is healthy. You know, I did the ultrasound, and yeah, the baby, she like, because you know there's incest right there. So she thinking like, dude, they got all his fingers, all his toes, and everything. He was like, yes, the baby is healthy. The doctor like, why you? I get this as a shock, but why you like really pressed on like the genetics aspects of this child or whatever? And she like, oh, I don't know. I just want to be sure. Now here go a little education for y'all right quick. Incest, just because the baby can come out, uh, I really can't even say physically normal, because there might be some underlying and inside organ issues also. But that baby can be mentally messed up too. You know what I'm saying? It could really be mentally messed up. So she thinking about all this stuff. So she like, yeah, I can't have this baby, man. There's no way. So she leaves and she go home, and she tell her son to come here. And he like, well, hey ma. She's like, I gotta talk to you about something. He like, what is it, ma? She was like, when I threw that party 8 months ago, are you sure nobody came into my room and nobody spent the night with me? He was like, no, ma. I mean, you know, we got into that fight with your ex boyfriend, but you know, uh, nothing happened. And she was like, I need for you to tell me the truth. Tell me the truth right now. He like, what's up, ma? Did you have sex with me? He was like, um, she said, why you not saying no? He like, man, ma, I ain't gonna lie. I, I don't know. Yeah, I did. And she looked, the look that she had on her face was a look that, the look was like, I don't know. It like she had like this horrified look on her face, like a horrified, saddened look. Like, are you serious? He like, yeah, I don't know why I did it. I don't know. I don't know why, ma. So she was like, so you. She said the R word. I can't say it on here. I'm just gonna say the unthinkable. So she said, so you unthink. So you blanked me. I'll just say blank, y'all. So you blanked me. He was like, no, ma, I didn't. No, I ain't do that. She said, why would you do that to me? I'm your mother. He like, I don't know, ma. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know, ma. She was like, you are sick. Did you know that I'm pregnant? He was like, oh, you are? She was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. I am pregnant. You are sick. We you can't. We don't do that. So he like, oh well, I'm sorry. But I didn't know. I'm sorry. She's like, why did you do that? And he like, I don't know, I don't know. So they just sitting there, right? And he like, man, I don't know. I don't know, ma. I just don't know. I'm sorry. So she was like, sorry. You know what? I gotta go. I gotta go. Listen, y'all. And I won't, if you get anything from this story, this really for most of the people that watch my channel are grown-ups. But I would really appreciate for you grown-ups that listen to my story is to share these videos with the kids, with the teenagers, whether it's a young girl or young boy. Because let's just keep it real, there is young girls out here that is doing the do at young ages. Let's get our heads out the sand. Number one, I believe that you should not have sex before marriage. When you're a teenager and you're a young kid like that, at the age of 13, that means this girl been messing around since she was 12 years old. A lot of this stuff goes on in the hood. Actually, this stuff goes on everywhere. It's just not in the hood. But when you don't watch your child, when you don't watch your kids, these is the results of what can and will happen. What is your 12-year-old daughter? What is she's out? What is going on in your life as a parent that you're not aware that your 12-year-old daughter is basically getting piped down? And then the next year she has a baby when she's 13 years old. Now that's bone chilling right there. Where's the parent supervision at? What are you doing as a parent? We ain't even gonna go there. Anyway, let this be a real cautionary tale. And for somebody out there that might be saying, oh, this video ain't real, you know what? Kiss my ass, because it's real. I'm out.
Hey, if y'all can appreciate some beautiful artwork, especially resin artwork, look no further. My girl Shay, she is out cold with this resin work. She can make stuff for your man cave. She can make stuff for your woman cave. Wherever the occasion is, she got you. Matter of fact, this is her Instagram page right here. Y'all go check her out. I'm going to leave her link in the comment section. Go check her out. If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Okay, y'all, we need to raise $10,000 for the next project, okay? If you want to donate to the Donta Show Network, make sure y'all bless the Cash App or put something in the PayPal. I know y'all wondering, like, Donta, what type of shirt you got on? Listen, my homeboy Sovi Spochi, man, he got a merch store that I copped this from, man. When I say this shirt feels so good on my body, listen, it's about 85 degrees in this room that I'm in right now in my studio. And this shirt is so breathable, it feel real good, y'all. So make sure y'all check out the link in the comment section also to his store. Go check out his merch. This is the new Cash App right here. Do not send no more money to the Donta Show with the 3 W's. This is the one right here. So y'all make sure y'all lock this one in. Listen, YouTube is playing military mind games. They not sending out my notifications. So I need for y'all to text this number that y'all see on the screen so Donta can give y'all a personal text to let y'all know when I drop a new video or when I go live.
Oh shit. Here we go again.